Hey, welcome to week 16 of your timeline hand motions. Before we get started, I wanted to give you a little reminder. If you did not already know, you can subscribe to the channel down here in the corner and ring that little bell icon, and that'll notify you when next week's timeline hand motion video comes out, so you're sure not to miss it. Also, just a reminder that I'm going to give you more signs than you need. And the point is for you to pick the ones that help you remember what the item is. So if I give you 3 signs, you don't have to do all of them. So let's start off. First thing is age of industry. And the age of industry was a time period. So we're going to sign time. And then it was the time of like an industrial revolution. So we're going to sign machine. All right, that's when we had the cotton gin come out, the locomotive. So we have time, machine, age of industry. All right, James Cook sails to Australia and Antarctica. This is a long one, so we're not going to do all of it. And I'm going to give you a couple signs to help you. There's James Cook, so you can sign J. Just take your pinky finger and scoop. There's Cook, we just sign a C. Sails. Now we've done sailing a couple different ways. We've done it like a sailboat where you make a P and it looks like a sail and we've sailed. The proper sign for boat would to be just to put your hands like this and go like this. This is to sail. So James Cook sails. Australia and Antarctica are a little more complicated. So we're just you would typically finger spell like Antarctica. It would get a little complicated. So we're just going to stick with James Cook sails to Australia and Antarctica. All right, American Revolution and General George Washington. America is a melting pot. We've had people come from all over the world to make America. So America, we take our fingers, we intertwine them together because we are one, and we make it like a pot. So American. Good. Okay, revolution. Now, you'll see revolution signed like this many times. This means revolution like to turn, like a roller coaster does revolutions. But revolution as in to revolt, you're going to make an S with your finger just like this and turn it away from your head. Okay, so revolution. So American Revolution and general. Now, general, they wear like the like the shoulder cuffs, and they have the stripes on their arms. So we go like this. Okay, so general. And then George Washington, you could do a G, which is like pinch your fingers. General George Washington, you do a W. All right, General George Washington. Madison's Constitution. All right, so this one is a little bit tricky. We're not going to spell out Madison because that's what you would do with the name Madison. But again, you can do America. For Constitution, you would do like law. We've done before, if you've done my previous videos where we do Babylon, we would do Constitution would be a C because it was a law. Or you could do scroll. So it would be like this and like this, to just be like, we have a scroll and we're unrolling it to read it. Okay, Madison's Constitution, or you can do this one, Constitution. And the Bill of Rights will do like a piece of paper for the bill, right? Or we could do bigger because it's a pretty big piece of parchment. Bill of Rights. And rights is you take your hand flat, and my left hand flat, my right hand goes down like I'm chopping, and it cuts through. So rights. The Bill of Rights. All right? So Madison's Constitution and the Bill of Rights. All right, French Revolution. This one's easier. French, we have our F sign and we just flip it around, right? French Revolution. Now remember, we're not doing revolution. This is incorrect. We're doing revolution, okay? Revolution. Like we just did American Revolution, but now it's the French Revolution. The Second Great Awakening. Now second, because it was not the first, it was the second. Typically when you would show a list of something, you would say, right, this is the second. You can show second if you have it like this and you just turn it, right? Second. Or I've seen it done second. This is typically how I sign second. So second or second. Great. So you're gonna do, it's great, not like as in awesome, you could do awesome, or you could do, it was like large, it was big, it was a big deal. So it was the second great awakening. I've also seen awakening with just your fingertips, that's fine, your whole hand, but it's awakening, right? So second great awakening. And last is the Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark Expedition. So we have the Louisiana Purchase. So you would do Louisiana, you would just sign LA because that's the state abbreviation name. So Louisiana Purchase, right? We have money and we're just fishing it out. So Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark Expedition. Okay, and we did this before when we did a westward expansion. So it's like they're on a trail, they're exploring, right? So the Lewis and Clark Expedition. I've seen this where it's like they've got a telescope or like they're searching for something. That works too. This is more like what they did accurately, just shows that they explored. All right. I also wanted to let you know that we are also on Facebook and Instagram. We love to share stories and tips and tricks for homeschoolers. So I'll put it right down here. You can follow us at WanderStruck.Family. We like to share what goes on in our house and anything that we can do to make your life easier. And sharing is caring. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with other homeschoolers that they may find it enriching to their homeschool curriculum. Thank you so much.